Hey, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Rayge, and we are back today to continue where we left off here in the legendary section for Dark Dimension 7. We easily cleaned up the last node here with 2 attacks, and now we're hoping to see the same exact team synergy going forward with us, and hopefully they can bring that same success level that we saw. So, you guys recall, the 5 are Adam Warlock, Black Cat, Omega Red, Old Man Logan, and Rogue. And from what we saw before, previously anyways, Black Cat and Old Man Logan do the majority of the work. Omega Red's crowd controlling is really nice as well. I like the fact Adam Warlock also has a revive. And Rogue is kind of a pseudo tank for us with her special because she can actually soak up a lot of damage. This in the meantime has proven to be successful. Let's see how we do now in the second and last node here of the legendary section. Yeah, it's definitely been fun and interesting to use this team, just because each of them have their own ability block or stun, so nice to see that control. However, many of my characters are statistically pretty power crap, so we want to be very, very careful when we select. I recommend using the stun on Ghost Rider to that left side just because he can do some retaliation damage whenever we take down any of these enemies that we're up against. So you'll find in this first wave anyways, it's quite pesky and frustrating with the number of troopers because they can actually hit. I also recommend using Rogue's special if you're able to on Mockingbird. That way she's not using more abilities to summon more buffs and as well as fellow minions for the team. Coulson can also do some damage as well, but not the priority. Again, it's going to be Ghost Rider, it's going to be Mockingbird, as well as just some of these troopers if you can get them out of the way, because their damage does add up. Now, the one thing I did different, I don't know if you guys noticed compared to the last attack, is the fact that I actually switched my Logan to an ISO-8 healer. That's why you're seeing regens on this. So ISO-8 healer on Logan because he's got the most turn meters. So you can see we cleaned up that first wave now, and then this next wave also has more Ghost Riders that you need to be mindful of. This one is going to be a Robbie Reyes though, as well as Ronin and a Cosmic Ghost Rider too. So definitely got to control these characters, and this is where I love having more stunners on my team. Adam Warlock being statistically powercraft, but he is able to provide some really good support here, and we want to control again the Ghost Riders because they have retaliation damage. But once Old Man Logan gets his debuffs in, it's old news for these guys. So we want to spread the number of debuffs and keep them at bay here. As you can see, once we start working on them more, you can see we're just controlling and then making sure that they can't get their attacks. And at that point, it's just debuffs galore and making sure that we're in full control, as you can see right here. So just cleaning up here, I mean, just remember that whenever you use your ultimate ability, the Cosmic Ghost Rider still gets barrier, so you basically just want to clean up all the Ghost Riders as you see, but you, right away, that Ghost Rider, excuse me, you can see how devastating even his basic ability is. He's able to actually take down one of our team members, unfortunately, Omega Red, but we're still able to clean up this wave here, and you can see we're doing really, really good work. The amount of debuffs, the amount of damage. The troopers get really, really annoying because of the amount of damage that stacks up, but at some point you'll be able to clean up everything here, and once again stun that Cosmic Ghost Rider so you can just clean up the waves here, which we do. And Mockingbird ended up being the final character here, so probably because she's tanky and she's got some good supports, but if you are able to leave her minions around, they can help generate ability energy. That's what I did right there. And then this is going to spawn a devastating wave here. This is probably where you'll probably need to take a break here because there's a Red Hulk, more Ghost Rider, some synergies here, more troopers, and as well as Agent Coulson and Braun. So it goes without saying, obviously you want to make sure you're stunning Red Hulk because he's got a devastating special ability in ultimate, and you don't want him getting charges. So making sure he's stunned means that we can attack other enemies and make sure that we're doing more damage and work on them. So I go ahead, I'm actually going to use a special on Braun to prevent some further buffs for their team. And then once again, we have Rogue's back-to-back ultimate and special so we can control more enemies. This is ideally where you want to be, right? Just the number of debuffs. Now, it's too bad we didn't have Omega Red because he would have been able to rewind and add some more ability block if need be. But in the meantime, Old Man Logan's just doing work, right? He's the king of the legendary section. As you can see, he's just absolutely cruising here. And we have options, right? You can, feel free to save some of Black Cat's abilities for once these characters go down. But yeah, you can see how scary Robbie is. Even in a stun state, he still triggers his passive there. So just something to be mindful of. Thankfully, we got some more ability, crowd controlling aspects here, ready to go. But as I touched on earlier, guys, the ISO-8 healer on Logan was kind of clutch for this. Like, I'm getting some pretty good sustain, as you can see with the regens getting passed around. So that was really a nice little value add. And once again, use the special or stun on Robbie and the Red Hulk. They're the 2 priority targets for this wave, especially since this is probably where it's going to be a stopping point for folks attacking, just because there's so much damage and output. But again, use Old Man Logan as much as you can. The debuffs hurt, the bleeds. We're just relying on the bleeds to take down these enemies in the meantime, if we don't do enough single attack damage. So you can see Red Hulk's just getting his charges, which is kind of scary. But yeah, Retaliation actually is doing a lot of good damage on us. So our team is not looking good, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Once again, we have Old Man Logan here in a pivotal moment, and you just want to, once again, make sure he's targeting and controlling Red Hulk. As you can see, this done right there. Boom, boom, boom. We're looking pretty good. But at 25 out of 44, this is what I was saying. There's more Ghost Riders spawning, and they're the ones that actually retaliate. So when you take down an enemy, they're going to be hitting us. So you may want to be, this is where you probably want to, start planning to stop, because of this wave coming at you. If it comes at the wrong time with the wrong abilities and cooldowns, you may be best to just wait it out and see what the attacks look like. But remember, the priority is Red Hulk, because you just don't want him at a healthy HP if you're going to do another attack. And then once these Ghost Riders spawn, they also do the retaliation ultimates as well. So this is probably going to wipe out a couple of your allies anyway. So it is what it is. It's funny enough, I just wanted to see how much Old Man Logan can solo this. So I just wanted to go ham here. Remember, he's got some cheap cooldowns anyways with him generating ability energy. So if you want to just see if you can try and solo, you can probably take down an enemy or two. I just wanted to wing it and see how well he would do. So we don't hesitate. We just go ahead. I see that he has a special up anyway, so we activate his ultimate. Just wanted to see how much damage he can do, and this is kind of demonstrating his OP-ness, and as well as how crucial he is to have in the legendary section here. You're able to burn some of these abilities too from enemies, but you can see we're close to killing one of the Quakes over there. But this is actually what got us the Ghost Rider ultimate there to finish us off. So there you guys have it. I think a really good first attacker. Remember, this is only the first attack for the final and last node here for legendary. So pretty happy with this, and we'll be back with more content, guys. But yeah, in the meantime, one attack. Hopefully this is helpful for the attack order as well. Thank you for your time as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.